It's kind of a hard one to start off with. But do y'all want to talk about stereotypes first? Y'all want to start off easy? Start off easy. Okay. Let's talk about. Embracing natural hair.
That sounds so cute.
Okay. So is everybody natural?
Yeah.
Okay. How long?
I just started transitioning maybe about a year and a half ago. I wanted dreads. I was listening to Literacy when I was like in middle school, so it was so clean to me. I'm like, women with dreads. Like, I'm from Columbia, Mississippi. We don't see that, but I was so concerned with what other people would think. I didn't see anyone else looking like that, young girls like me. So I kind of. My pro-blackness increased once I went to my HBCU, so I'm like, this is beautiful. Like, I grew up thinking that, you know, I had bad hair. I've gotten perms all my life, but then I really was like, fuck it. Even when I was in the chair getting my hair locked up, I'm like, I'm gonna be so ugly. I'm looking up bundles. I'm trying to hit my homegirl up, see if she gonna give me a discount on these wig units, you know. Then I walk across the street, cause my fro was pretty decent, and I looked. And I felt that man right there. I said, I'm be straight. So I've been with it ever since.
One day we were sitting at lunch and I was transitioning, and this dude was like, oh man, everyone at these tables, and I was just really cool. And he looked at me and he was like, what are you doing? So I used to wear like little silly braids to school every day because I didn't know what else to do with it. It was like, what are you doing with your hair, Chelsea? So I became supposed to leave the next day. But I don't know. It took me a long time to embrace my version of good hair and how I thought was good hair. Like now that like I can do stuff with it, like anybody's hair can be good. Now and then Bree was like, I bet you can't even make it like 6 months. I was like, okay, I bet you, like let's see. So I did it and she was like, her hair is actually really pretty, and I was like, what do you mean? Like we knew that. And I've been natural ever since. So I want to chop it off, but nobody's letting me chop it off. So we shall see.
I was talking to this older lady, and underneath this is a wig. My sides are shaved, and it's like kind of like a close little fade, yeah. So I got like hair at the top. So like when I wear my cap, all you can kind of like see are my like sides and everything. So pretty much she was just saying like, you know, I kind of don't want you to cut it any lower because I want you to kind of still look, you know, feminine and, you know, have like, you know, long hair. But I kind of felt like, you know, I kind of took that comment with a grain of salt. But I was just like, you know, I could definitely see like older generation really thinking like, you know, your hair really, really defines you as a woman. Yeah, and I was just like, you know, so when like Chelsea be like, you want to cut your hair? I'm like, I'm all for it. Cause I'm like, if that's what you want to do, you're gonna do it. So it's just like, I try not to have an attachment to my hair. Like, so when I cut it, I usually like it, but lately I've been having like this feeling where when I cut it, it's like I don't know what I want to do with it. So I just wear wigs all the time or hats, and so I kind of feel bad because I'm like, am I not showing my like? I kind of had to like check myself. Like I don't know if I really like my hair anymore, and I'm just wearing these wigs. So I kind of battle with that. Like, am I hiding something or not? So
That's hard.
The market for natural hair is changing, you know, because perm sales are going down, and I feel like people are more accepting to natural hair, and I feel like it's reverting back to, you know, that Black Power movement where hair is power, even though it's just hair. You know, go back. I feel like, you know, people can now wear tattoos to work, and it's, you know, okay. And I feel like the market is opening up for more Black women to wear their hair to work, though it's still, you know, kind of an outcast. I feel like eventually it's gonna be worldwide.
And so I just think as Black women, we were taught growing up, at least in the South, that this is nice hair, you want this grade of hair, the wavy, the one you can slick, and the one that's thick and coarse, I want to put a perm in it. And we teach young Black girls to hate their hair, and not to teach them that, okay, even if you do go natural, there's so many ways you can wear it. I just think my mom, that like she was like a pioneer, and she was just free and very cultivated with us being individuals. So I think we, as young Black women, have to set that precedent for the younger Black girls coming behind.
I think there's a certain standard for Black women to have thick bodies. How do y'all feel about that standard? Do you feel like you fit it?
Somebody told me I was built like a white girl. That kind of broke my spirit because I know I'm skinny, but I'm wide at the same time. A wide hips, but I don't have any hips at the same time. And I feel like I need to get fit, but at the same time I feel like I love myself, my body, for who I am, because I've been to the museum in New Orleans and I saw a sculpture that looked just like my body, and that made me feel, you know, like a god, you know?
Like hard.
Yeah.
It's like when everybody else smiles, it's like it's his teeth. When I smile, it's like wow, gums, teeth, a little bit of tongue in the back. Like I can see like a little evil thing hanging. So with me, that's it. This. Everything else I'm cool with. Like I don't really show cleavage or anything. You'll catch me every once in a while going out with like revealing clothes on. But your mouth is your mouth. I talk with this. I eat with this. At lunch when I was young, I didn't like eating around other people. Like it took me a while going to lunch. Like I wouldn't, if I just sat with y'all the first day of school, I would look at you all eat first. It's a thing. I don't know. I still do that. But if I make new friends, I watch them eat because I want to see like do they show their teeth when they eat. I've found out certain ways to go when I eat, or if I'm talking around new people. Like when I first got here and I was talking to y'all, I'll like bend my lip down so you can't see my gap to begin with. When I smile, you really can't see it unless I'm really happy. Then you see all them things. Like you just see everything. So younger Chelsea, I'm so sorry that she went through the pain of getting them tightened one time and you cried over it. And I don't know, like y'all put me on the spot. I didn't think I was gonna do this. It's just, I don't know. Having a gap versus having friends with really pretty teeth all the time, even if you make them white, it's just hard. Because, you know, you can't really do anything about it. Even if I do get braces again and wear my retainer, if I take the retainer out too early, goddamn, I'm back where I was. So that was my thing growing up, was my teeth. It still bothers me sometimes. People are like, oh, you have a lisp. No, my nigga, I don't have a lisp. I may spit a little bit, but you know, I'll wipe it off. But yeah, that was
Pretty much the crowd that I was with, I was always considered like the biggest person. It's like just figure wise, like I developed early than everybody. I had boobs early, had shape early, and I was just a kid, you know, just trying to have fun and everything. But I did notice I couldn't wear certain things versus the next person. So I'll never forget, this is when Libby Lou was in belts. And I was at a birthday party, and they were giving away shirts for the people there. And I was the only one that couldn't wear a shirt because I had too much of this and I had good, but that was cool. But the thing that bothered me was it's like I felt like I was always left out because of how I was.
Image.
And I know.
Pretty much, there were times that I felt like I wasn't, I guess, on the same level as girls who I thought were prettier than me and stuff like that, and shape wise. And I would hear some comments being made by guys, like I was too fat, and I was just ugly. And then like I really got it though, like in elementary and stuff like that, because I did have a big foot. I did. It was just like I had to be like the only girl who had like just a big ass foot. In school, all girls had like size 6, 7, you know, maybe an 8. So I kind of was like, yeah, like I was kind of equating that to, I guess, in the sense of that was normal, that was beautiful in a sense. And I was just like, why can't I, why can't I be like that? Man, I wish I could, dress like this or dress like that or whatever. And people will make like comments like, you got man feet, you got big ass foot. I had a wrap low key made just for me and everything. And I was just like, I would say like one time I remember I cried, but I was like by myself, and I was just kind of like, damn, like I can't relate to nobody. Like nobody can relate to me. It's just like now my cousin, she has a bigger foot, and she's like in middle school or whatever. But it's like in a weird way I see it happening to her. But it's like I want to try so hard to like not let that happen to her, because I went through that, and it's like I know exactly. But I just want to tell her like, as you keep going, it's gonna like get so much better. But I really dealt with that for some time, and it took me, because I was like, I can never find cute shit like everybody else, So that kind of like got to me, and I kind of tried not to let the comments that they would say just overwhelm me, but it
And
did get to
now,
me.
You have white people trying to get the same thing, the same look, and I'm like, I done been through some phases where I didn't like this look that you trying to get now. But it's just like I began to accept myself, and just like, you know, hey, this is who you are. I love how I look, rolls and all. Like, I love everything. So, but yeah, I definitely think it's something that I feel like young black girls should definitely just like be taught to just really love yourself, because you're gonna really have, and I hate to say it, but a lot of young girls, like a lot of black girls, are really looking towards like the media for body image, and it's just like to hear these young girls like, I want to change this to my body. I'm like, baby, you're like 9, 10, like you're good, like you're not even. You haven't even
set yet.
Exactly. So it's just crazy, but it's like I'm just so yeah. But I'm just really happy though. Kind of like, I guess, growing up, social media wasn't big,
Right.
Because I really feel like that played a role too. So yeah.
I actually asked God to teach me how to love. And so I think about it. There was one day I was just like catching pure hell from like my friends, from my boyfriend, from like everybody. And I was at work, and I left work to go sit in the car, and I'm just crying. I was so frustrated because I was pouring so much into these people. I love people. Like, I'm a lover. I'm also a fighter. But I'm a fighter because I love so hard. So I fight for people I care about. And at that moment, I just felt like nobody was fighting for me. Like, nobody was there for me. And I was nobody my steering wheel. And I was like, why me? Like, I was asking God, like, I am such a loving person. Like, what, I have not sown this. Why am I reaping this? Like, why am I sitting up here giving so much and getting so little? And I just heard this voice in my head go, you wanted to learn how to love like me. And every day, I love y'all. I love these people. I love these humans. I created them. I gave them all these things. And some of them have the audacity to say that I'm not even real. Some of them have the audacity to give my credit to the universe that I created instead of the creator of the universe. And I still love them. And I still chase them. And I still pursue them. And they spit in my face. They disrespect me every day. All I ask is, if you love me, you will obey me. And they don't even obey me. They lie, they fornicate, they disrespect their bodies. And I love them anyways. So to learn to love like me is to learn to love in spite of her, in spite of him. And it was kind of tragic because when I asked for that, I was like, this is a great thing to pray for. I'm going to love like God. This is going to be great. And then it was just like, oh man, this is horrible. Like, I don't like the way this feels. Like, and God is God. You know what I'm saying? God is God and I am not. So I don't feel like I can reciprocate, not in this human form, not in this form that still battles with sin, not in this form that still battles with temptation, but maybe in my glorified form, maybe me and him can, like, you know, do some yin yang reciprocation, light on light. Secondly,
wait, so what did love become for you in that moment? What did you say?
love became sacrifice, and love became obedience.
I feel like I identify so much, like everything that she was saying. When I said earlier we twins, like I was really saying it because I identify so much with you. Like when you were talking about love and God, like all of 2017, when I started 2017, I said I wanted to live in love because like at the end of 2016, it's when me and her kind of got close. And I feel like I've always had to be that person to be the mom of the group. Like all my friends, I feel like they looked up to me. So, you know, I never had that person to talk to and they're giving me feedback. So when you said you felt like you were pouring out, the people pouring out, I feel like I've always had to do that. So when I met her and she started pouring into me and calling me out on my bullshit and making me realize like, bitch, you really are mean. But, you know, you really are loving, but you're really rude as fuck. Like, but it was really me being, I'm so real, and it comes out so strong. It's just like, I love you so much, and it's coming out this strong because I really want you to hear me. I really want you to feel me, but I wasn't aware of what, I can't say I wasn't aware. I just didn't.
Those were actual intentions.
Yeah, my intention was pure.
So how did you develop that way of communicating?
How did I develop my rudeness? because I feel, like I said earlier, I didn't have no one listening to me, asking me how I was doing. It was always me, so I felt like I was always holding that stuff in, so I didn't talk much. So once, okay, now all this is building up in me. Now when it's time for me to say something, it's coming out rude because it's now you really fucking up. So let me just go ahead and correct you now, which now looking back, I should have just said what I felt in that moment so it could come out easy versus letting it all build up. Now I'm just exploding. I really was having an issue. Like I feel like I'm so small compared to how I was before I moved to Houston. Like how you said you went to college and you gained all that, you know. I went to Houston and I lost every inch of me because I was that depressed. Like it didn't seem like it because I was sociable, because I was pushing myself. I was pushing the image because I told God I wanted to live in love, but even though I was feeling all this burden on me, I was choosing to love because that's what I asked God for.
So, versus loving yourself and love that.
Yeah. And this year has been about loving me. I have. Because I've been so selfless for the past years.
You know, if I could equate it into words or anything, but I just know, okay, his living situation wasn't the best. My living situation wasn't the best. I have a long story. It's so traumatic. He knew I had issues with my sexuality. I've been sexually abused since before 4th grade. I finally told in 4th grade. I was molested for a series of years by my stepfather. Once I told this, my mom stayed with my stepfather. She was still with my stepfather. I was later sexually abused by my dad. He wasn't doing anything physically. This man in jail, I never knew him. He reached out to me. Pitched one picture to me, ended up being a totally different thing. He was calling me on, jail phones, having me trying to get me to pursue sexual acts, to dwell in what happened to me, because I'm like, dang, it's happening, He did what he did. My grandmother kicked him out. My mom went behind him. The next day, he coming to the house trying to get my hair braided, bringing member candy. I would never forget. My grandmother's like, Ira, you not going nowhere with him. I'm like, Mom, I can't handle this. At that time, she didn't know how long it had been going on. She just thought it was a one-time thing, but she already had her speculations anyway, but I didn't tell her at the time. So it's just like, it's like, that's how I felt,
If you felt like it was so normal, how come it took so long?
Well, first of all, I didn't tell my mom. Me and my mom have never even talked about it since it's happened. I told my grandmother. What I did was, I think the trigger for me was the night that I actually told. I was in the bed, and I would always wake up in that bed, because I used to sleep really, really hard, and I still do. I would always wake up in that bed, and I'm like, I don't even know how I got here. I think I was molested for longer than I actually was conscious of. But this night that I finally told, I'm in the bed, it's like he in the middle, I'm on the opposite side, my mother is on the outside. And I see her, she like stretched, like, and she kind of made eye contact with me, and I bugged my eyes, like, I'm in here, like, say something. And she rolled back over. She sleep, so I'm thinking maybe she half unconscious herself. So it just did, that moment did something to me. Seeing my mom, seeing me be in the bed and not be aware of what happened. So it's like, I don't even know.
So if say if a girl's going through the same thing or went through the same thing or never said anything, like what would you say to them for them to be in the place that you're in now? Like what did you do to get here? To accept that, to be able, I'm not gonna say that you're comfortable with it, but just being able to accept what happened.
I honestly feel like I didn't have a choice. I had to accept it. My grandmother has been my backbone. I'm talking about ride or die, 10 toes down. If she got hands like this, because of arthritis, but if she got to fight behind me, that's what she gonna do. So I feel like she knew I was hurting, but that was a delicate situation. My mother was raped by my father. I'm a product of a rape. My mom's first time, I believe her virginity was taken. Well, that's still ambiguous because my dad told me that they just had 6 young, because my mom had me at 14 going on 15. And my mom said she was raped. My mom don't talk about it. I no longer have any communication with my father, so I don't know. I can see both sides of it. I'm a realist. I ain't gonna deny the fact, just because it's my mom or anything like that, I acknowledge the fact. But I just feel like I've always been accepting. I didn't have time to grieve over it. I don't have time to be sad about it. I went to school that day. I made myself act like something was wrong with me. I was quiet. I'm like, oh, you should be quiet today because you done told you done got molested. You told your grandma that. Anybody at the school knowing that, I made myself be quiet. I made people want to think, oh, Ariana ain't talking to me, something must be wrong. That's because I feel like that's how I was supposed to act. I don't feel like I took a conventional approach to how it happened. Like I said, it was inevitable for me. My mom is still with this man. I see this man all the time.
A different, the intensity of it was different, but you were supposed to be there for me.
So do you think like our relationship with our moms, like do that play a big part in how we grow up? Or
yes, because yes, I feel like my grandmother didn't teach me anything. Cause she a realist too. She just real, like she just too much of it.
So what's the difference between having a relationship with your mom and not having a relationship, like not having a strong relationship with your mom?
Yeah, did that make you angry? Like that she wasn't there?
Yeah, but I could never express it.
Why not?
Because the God in me wouldn't allow me to. God graced me through all of this.
Y'all talking about your mom stuff. Me and mom, we didn't have the best relationship either. Like, she didn't grow up with her mom, so I feel like she just didn't know how to raise a girl. She didn't know how to talk to me. She didn't teach me a lot of things. I had to just learn on my own. And that was hard because, especially just being like a tomboy and stuff, something, you're a woman, you gotta like know some things like about your body and stuff. Like, for instance, my cycle came on to mom, she was like, put a pad on. I was like, how? Right, like how, what else, it was just stuff like that. And yeah.
Did y'all have a hard time developing y'all's relationship?
We're better apart. Like now, we had a rough relationship my senior year, I guess because I don't know what women go through mentally when they daughter turn 18 or whatever, but they go crazy. And we had it out, and we're better now that we're apart, but we still don't have that like mother-daughter relationship because my mom was always like, I'm not gonna be friends with my daughter. And it wasn't even, I always be like, it's not even that, it's just talking to your daughter. You don't have to be friends with your daughter or anything, but
What is your ideal relationship of a mother and daughter?
I would say definitely being there, like teaching her how to be a woman, being her friend, showing her like you can come to me if you can't come to nobody else, like come to me. And I think it's very important because it molds you as a woman.
Well, I can start. To a degree, I could really relate to your story, but you kind of helped me relate to my cousin. My cousin went through a similar experience, and there's sometimes I don't know how to like be there. I think you and Chelsea kind of like helped me see that like maybe I just need to be there and just listen. Like sometimes I feel like I can't do much. It's already happened, but it's like she's going through some personal things. She's in therapy and stuff like that. But it's just like when she wants to cry, I let her cry. Yeah. I really can't. I can't do much, but I don't want to baby her because I know she really doesn't want that. But it's just like I'm here for you. Yeah. And whenever you want to talk about that, I just try to make myself known to her. But I think really hearing y'all's story, like it kind of like frustrated me because it's like this stuff is still happening now. But it's like you have people who are not at that point where they are able to like embrace their life. So I really appreciate y'all's story.
And what's in me is in you, but you have to be vulnerable. And you are missing out on your mission by your not being vulnerable. What has happened to you ain't only happened to you, as you can see. And in addition to that, you got to help somebody else. But if you keep it to yourself, what contribution are you to the world? That pain is gonna be in vain. You gotta have it. It's not happening. You can't take it away. So why let it build up? Talking is therapy. That's why I can sit here and say all that traumatic shit I done been through and not show no emotion and still laugh about it. because talking is therapy. You need to, like she said, she transfers that energy. Transfer it to somebody who need it. The world need to hear your story. It's not enough women talking about it, and that's the issue. And that's why people think it's wrong. People think I gotta be outcast because I was molested. What that mean by me? Right. I'm still smart as fuck. I'm still pulling niggas. I'm still doing this. I'm still doing.
It's something you went through. Everybody got something to contribute to someone else. It may not be on this great magnitude or this great platform for the whole world to see, but if it's in your community, if it's in your little sister, your cousin, do what you can with what you have where you are.
Yeah, that's a part of love.
Yeah.
We just help each other. Like, I think y'all are definitely, well, we all definitely strong women, but like, I didn't know that about you or whatever, but you know, keeping your face on and keeping it going, and you know, you could have committed suicide or anything could have happened, you know, but you stayed strong, still going. And like she said, I think you should, you know, definitely talk about it and everything. It's gonna help you, like, any issues you go through, you gotta talk about it, because if not, it's like you deny it, you know, to yourself almost. But I think y'all are, like, definitely strong. All of y'all are strong, like, and it's just beautiful. Like, I'm excited to see where we go in the future.
Why do you feel like it's important to, I guess, identify with other women or connect with other women?
Because I kind of feel like we're a family. Like, we're really, like, we're all different, but we're a family. Like, I like how sometimes I can be in an environment and I'm looking at, see another, you know, sister, and we kind of have this, like, connection. Yeah. Like,
Automatically.
yeah.
Telepathic.
And it's like, I really, like, in that moment, sometimes I feel good, but I feel safe, because it's like, regardless if I don't know you, in that moment I could have your back, you know?
I just think it's funny how, like, I want to say so much to you and I never really had the words, and then I can write a song and then get exactly what I mean.
Hold up, I got a new message. Welcome to my asylum. I'ma blow out these candles, give you all you can handle, dip you into the channel. Nubian Cleopatra, I'm honored by how you handle them curves. My God created, deserve a national anthem, cause I would pledge my allegiance to you if you need it. Listen, you a 10, I'm not seeing how you don't see it. The universe conceived you cause it knew I'd need you. Skin kissed with the melanin, you're the origin, very kin of the master, but I'm no scientist. Wonder if I could just give you a round of applause and tell you how I am just honored that he would think of me when he's making thee Queen of Rise. You're the sweetest thing alive. Ooh, lips, hips, thighs. Lord, please forgive my eyes. She the sweetest thing alive. Maple syrup in her eyes.